Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. It is now 5:30. This is the first time I have sat down. I've been sitting down, but it's the first time I've sat down to do any knitting today. I wanted to get some of this little cardigan, but I have been busy on my computer today because I decided, as soon as I had finished knitting all the chunky little cardigans, got all the sizes up to 24-inch, I'd sit down and write out the PDF. And I have a pattern for it. That's my pattern. For any of you testers, just send me an email for that wants to test it. It's just 16 up to 24-inch. And it's a basket weave. I've called it an open basket weave because it's, I don't know if I can hold it in the right place because I'm using my camcorder again for to do this, and everything comes opposite when I'm looking at it. So if I'm holding, I want to go that way, it goes the opposite way on the screen. But I call it open. I don't know how close you can see it on there, but because the basket weave pattern I have is like a stitch up there, a stitch there, a stitch there, and a stitch there, and there's an open part in the middle. That's why I call it open basket weave. I couldn't think of anything else to call it actually. So that's what I've been doing today. And I started that about 10:30, about 11 o'clock this morning. Of course, naturally, I had to have a break for my lunch. And then I had an order on eBay that I had to post because it was one of my little cardigans with a little hat. So I had to wrap that up and go over to the post office with that. So that stopped me, and it just took me a long time to get that pattern sorted, and I had to sort out the photograph to go through a process and then print all the instructions like what I have on the front, telling you the size and that it's chunky and the pattern number, and that's it's that way. That's my name at the bottom. Sheila's Crafty, that's what I call myself for my, I don't know what you call it, my avatar name or something like that for my knitting patterns. That's what I'm going to write on the bottom of all my patterns now, so everybody knows. I have actually wrote it on the back there, on the back of the pattern, down there as well. So everybody will know who the pattern belongs to and where it's come from. But like I'm saying, it took me a long time to get that pattern sorted out today. It just seemed to take me a lot longer than normal. So, and then after I did that, I had to sorted out the photograph and everything. I had to sort out the PDF thing, and I had to change the photograph into a PDF format. And then after I had finished writing out the PDF, I had to make it into a PDF and then join those two files together on software that I have on my computer. So it does take a long time. I was only going to do half, but I thought I was about half the way through. I thought I'm just going to carry on and keeping, because I thought about keeping it for another day, doing the rest another day. But I just thought, no, I'm going to get it done and finished with today. At least I don't have to go out anyway tonight. Because my quiz night is Tuesday night and my bingo night's Thursday night. And up to now, I don't have to go anywhere on a Wednesday. So I can just relax. I haven't had my tea yet. I'm going to make some tea for myself and just sit down and do a little bit knitting for the rest of the night and watch some of my TV shows I have on my computer for that I haven't. And I have been sitting up in this room all day. Now I've checked on my phone and that the temperature today is only getting up to 12 degrees. But I've got one of those little It's a little temperature thing. I don't know whether you can see it on there. That's it. It keeps flashing. It's 16 degrees in this bedroom, and then it flashes to 67, I think it is. I think it's 67. 16.6. 62, not 67, 62. It just went up to 62. But it also shows the humidity there is 63. I need to open the window really, but I'm not going to because it's going to make this room colder. And it's been quite mild all day in this room. I've never felt cold, but I had to go downstairs because my printer is down there. So I had to take my computer downstairs. So I'd get it next. I don't need to take it down. I could have done it from here, but I like to have the computer near the printer when I'm doing things so I can see what's going on. For to print out the pattern. And for to do one or two other things, I had to print out a label from eBay for the parcel that I had to take to the post office, and I could feel the difference. It was actually cold downstairs, so that saying about heat rising, it is. Any heat that is in downstairs must be rising up into this room because I don't need any heating on at the moment, even though I don't know what the temperature is now. Actually, I'll check on my phone and see what it says on the outside, I mean. Now, the temperature at the moment is supposed to be 11 degrees outside, and it is nearly 17 degrees inside this room, so I never realised, even in the winter, it's a lot warmer in this room than it is anywhere in the house. So I think I'll be up here for the rest of the winter now. So I don't need to put my heating on till tea time. I haven't got my heating on yet, but I haven't felt cold today, so I don't need to put it on. But anyway, this is how much I've done of this. Most of this what I've done yesterday. I've just picked it up and do a little bit knitting for the video. So I'm getting part of one of the sides done. The only trouble with my camcorder, it makes everything look a lot brighter. The colours are a lot brighter. This actually looks lilac when I'm looking at it on my screen, but it's blue. It's a baby blue. And I haven't gotten any more done of my bowls. I do have to finish this bowl, the third one, to go with these two here. And they will be on my eBay shop when I get them finished. Because there was a lady did send an email to me asking about them, but I don't know what I've done with that email. Whether I've deleted it accidentally, but I can't find it. Because I do, when I get emails from people for my slideshows, after I've taken the picture off and put them into the folder where I keep all the slideshow pictures, I delete those emails because I would keep putting the same ones in over and over again because sometimes I can't remember which ones I've gotten off. So as soon as I take the picture off, I delete the email, and I'm just wondering whether I've deleted her email by mistake. So I can't even remember the lady's name, but she did ask me about a set of these three, which I said she could have the next ones I did, but so she'd have to get in touch with me again if she still wants them. So there's that one, and then I have these just a set of two because that was all I had left of the. I sent the other ones to Angela yesterday, and this was what I had left of the yarn after I'd done the three for Angela. There was only enough to do two. But I do sell these ones. These ones for about £10 if anybody wants these. I worked out the prices for. I can't sell these separate because of the price. The smallest one, I worked that out as £4. The next larger one is £6, and the largest one that I'm doing here, because you can see there's a big difference in the size. The larger one I worked out for £8. That's where I get £18 for a set of these from. But I can't sell. One or two people have asked for me for them separate, but I can't sell them that way because of what the price is. And when you fold them in half like that, it makes thicker than a large letter. If they're going to a large letter, they would cost me £1.55 plus the post, plus the packaging and that for them to post. But because it comes out thicker than a large letter, I'd have to pay £4.25. It's for with a little bit tracking on. It's £4.25 to post them, so I wouldn't even get what I paid for that one. So that's why I don't sell these separate. Why, if you want them, you have to buy them in sets. But all the little cardigans, I still have these cardigans. I kept them because that's what I wanted them for to do a picture like this for the whole thing. But I will be putting these 4 cardigans up onto eBay now. The blue one is an 18-inch with a little hat. The white one is a 20-inch. A lady called Helen did ask me about that, but she hasn't sent me an email. So it'll go on my eBay shop if I don't get an email from Helen, because she did ask, she wanted to buy this one. And the turquoise one is a 22-inch and the lemon is a 24-inch. So they are going onto my shop, my eBay. I'll have to take pictures of them and then put them up onto eBay, which will probably be tomorrow sometime. And that's what these will be as well, because that'll be there, and I'll get this finished tomorrow and I'll be able to put that up as well. So I'm just finishing a little bit knitting here to finish this video off, and then I will be going down for my tea. I think I've got some sausages in the freezer. I have a little bit Yorkshire pudding, and I think I'll make myself some toad in the hole for my tea. With some of my potatoes that I got out the garden. I've got a lot of nice really little small ones that you just boil and rub the skins off afterwards. They're not big enough for chips or anything like that, so I'm going to boil some of those potatoes, a little bit broccoli, because I buy things like broccoli and stuff and I freeze it. I buy it when you get like buy one get one free or something like that, and I freeze stuff like that and then just take a couple of bits out when I want it, and then my peas as well. So I'll have to get a move on after this video to go down and get that started. It doesn't take long for to do toad in the hole like. So that's my video for today. So thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll catch you all another time. And don't forget, if you want the PDF for testing or the chunky cardigan, send me an email and I'll just send them off to you. I think I already have one a lady I think was called Dawn. I'll have a check on my thing. I think a lady called Dawn has already given me her email ready for. I think it's Dawn. I'll have to check and see. I have quite a few people here that have already asked me. I'll probably just be sending them out to them. Can't find it on here at the moment. I'll have to go through all the emails and see where it is. Yeah, oh yes, it was Dawn. Yes, it was a lady called Dawn. I did say I would send her the PDF when I get it sorted. But I have quite a few other people have asked, and I have that, like Liz, I've got your email, and one or two other people that have asked that's waiting for it. And I'm afraid you have to wait a long time when I do a pattern, because it takes me the time to knit them and then the time to write the PDF out afterwards. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.